So here is the question on correlation, ages and the test marks are given here. Ages of the person and the marks scored by students in tests are given. So marks are given in class interval 200 to 250 up to 400 with a width of 50, and marks age is given 18, 19, 20, 21. Now the question is calculate Karl Pearson's coefficient of correlation between age and intelligence. Age and intelligence. So is there a positive correlation between the age and marks, or a negative correlation, or no correlation at all? That we need to find here. Positive correlation means how their age increases, their marks will increase, or along with the age their marks will decrease. That is negative correlation. The age will increase but marks will come down. Negative correlation. Age increases, along with that marks also increases. That is positive correlation. So with the help of Karl Pearson's formula we calculate here, and formula for that is summation of summation xy fxy into minus summation xfx into yfy divided by root of summation f x square fx minus x fx whole square into bracket summation y square fy minus y fy whole square. If you use this formula, problem calculation become very hectic because of the digits. The calculation will take up to 8 to 10 digits. So we go here shortcut method by reducing, by changing the origin and scale both. So first step here, find total frequencies of both x. Marks are taken as x and these are the frequencies given in the cell. So as we named these marks as x, so frequency of that x becomes fx. Fx is not f into x here. That indicates frequency belongs to the x variable. So total 4 plus 4 8, 8 plus 2 10, 10 plus 1 11, and here 3 plus 5 8, 8 plus 2 10 plus 4 14, 2 plus 6 8, 8 plus 8 16, 16 plus 5 21, 1 plus 4 5, 5 plus 6 11, 11 plus 10 21, and total 1 2 3 7 67. So let us make the total of now y variables. Ages are considered as a y variable and total frequencies belongs to y variable are, we name them as a fy. And here 4 plus 3 7 plus 2 9 plus 1 10, 4 plus 5 11 plus 6 17, 17 plus 4 21, 4 plus 2 6, 6 plus 6 12 plus 8 20, then 1 plus 2 3, 3 plus 5 8, 8 plus 10 18, and total of this column, I think somewhere we made a mistake, this total 19, okay, 10 plus 19 29 plus 20 49 plus 18 67. So both the sides total should match here because this n frequency belongs to both are same. 67 observations we have studied here. Okay, so 67 is capital N. Now come to x variable. X variable here, take the midpoint of the class width 200 to 250, that becomes 225, then 250 to 300 275, 300 to 350 325, and 350 to 400 375. Just imagine here square of these values 225 square, 275 square. So we get a bigger number. So reduce it to u. So u here, u is equal to x minus a divided by c. A will take 275 and c is nothing but the width of that class here, 200 to 250. So width is 50. So x minus 275 divided by 50. What we get here? 225 minus 275 minus 50. Minus 50 divided by 50 is minus 1. Then 275 minus 275 is 0. So 0 divided by 50 is 0. Then 325 minus 275. 325 minus 275 is plus 50. 50 divided by 50 is plus 1. Then 375 minus 275 is 100. 100 divided by 50, 2. Now next column. So we named it as a U column. Now we replaced x with u now. So as per the formula, x fx we need to calculate. Now it become x become here u. So u fx column. U column is here and fx column is here. That is, the frequencies belong to the x variable. So now u fx. So 11 into minus 1, minus 11. 14 into 0, 0. 21 into 1, 21. 21 into 2, 42. Okay. So next, u square fx. U square fx. We need to square the u, then multiply it with fx. So u is minus 1. Minus 1 square is plus 1. Plus 1 into 11, 11. 0 square 0. So 0 we get. 1 square is 1. 1 into 21, 21. 2 square is 4. 4 into 21, 84. So last column that we calculate later. Now come to the y variable here. Y is already given in a discrete series here. So no need to take midpoints or once again the same. Directly we go for finding v values. So v is equal to y minus b divided by c. So here not necessary divided by d, as a discrete series is given and the gap between the variable is only just 1. So d value will be 1 here. Even if we don't take, that doesn't matter. Then b value will take 19 here. B is equal to 19. So v is equal to now 18 minus 19. 1 minus 1. 19 minus 19, 0. 20 minus 19 plus 1. 21 minus 19 plus 2. And calculate the remaining columns. V, F, Y. So Y is replaced by V now. So instead of Y, F, Y, V, F, Y. So that is minus 1 into F, Y is 10. So minus 10. 0 into 19, 0. 20 into 1, 20. 18 into 2, 36. Then V square Fy. V square Fy. So square the V column. Minus 1 square is 1. 1 into 10 plus 10. 0 square 0. 1 square is 1. 1 into 20. 20. 2 square is 4. 4 into 18. 72. Okay. Now next column and here next column and here a row. These two are very important. How to calculate them? That step is very important. So observe very carefully here now. So next column is summation of u, v, fxy. So u, v, both we should multiply. Along with, we have to multiply the uv with frequencies of both x and y. So they are there in these cells. in these cells. So 4, 4, 2, 1 up to here 10. These are frequencies belongs to both X and Y. With that frequency, we have to multiply both U and V belongs to that particular UV cell. Okay, so now here first we'll start from here. -1 is the first U value and corresponding FUV are here and here V value. Okay, so we start with this cell. 4 into -1 is -4. -4 into -1 is +4. Write that in a box here. Make a box and write that separately. So it would be very easy to identify and make a total later. Now second one, 4 into -1 -4. -4 into V value is 0 here, so it will become 0. So wherever 0 comes, so that column or row becomes 0. So write 0 in all cells here. Move to next one now. 2 into -1 is -2. -2 into 1 plus 1, that is -2 again. Next 1 into -1 is -1. -1 into 2 -2. -2. Next 3 into 0, 0 means entire row we get 0 here. So write 0. Next this row 2 into +1 +2 +2 into -1 -2. Next 0 leave it. 8 into 1 8 into 1 again 8. Next 5 into 1 5 into 2 10. And next 1 into 2 is 2. 2 into -1 -2. 0. 6 into 2 12. 12 into 1 12. Next 10 into 2 20. 20 into 2 40. 20 into 2 40. Now one task is completed. Now make the total, both the side, total of all the values written in the box here for each row and each column. So first we'll take the first row. 4 plus 0 4. 4 minus 2 2. 2 minus 2 0. Second row 0. Third row -2 plus 8 6. 6 plus 10 16. And last one -2 plus 12 10. 10 plus 40 50. Now make the total column wise. So here first 4 minus 2 is 2. 2 minus 2 0. Summation UV FXY, here 0, here also 0. Next here -2 plus 8 6. 6 plus 12 18. Next -2 plus 10 8. 8 plus 40 48. Now make the total here and here also. The total of both here should be equal. So let us check. 50 plus 16 66, and here 48. 48 plus 18 is 66. So these two must tally. Here these two total must tally, and this is referred as summation of summation UV FXY. 66 here and 66 here. So this is a total of each row, summation UV FXY, and total of each total referred as summation of summation UV FXY. So here our half part is completed. Now make total of remaining columns here. So 11 minus 11 plus 21 is 10. 10 plus 42, 52. 11 plus 21, 33. 33 plus 84, 117. Next here, minus 10 plus 20, 10. 10 plus 36, 46. 10 plus 20, 30. 30 plus 72, 102. So final correlation R is equal to summation of summation UV fxy minus summation ufx into bracket summation v fy whole divided. Okay, now R is equal to n is 67. 67 into summation of summation uv fxy is 66 minus summation ufx 52 into summation vfy 46 whole divided by root of n. N is 67 into summation u square fx 116 minus summation ufx, that is 52 whole square into bracket 67 into v square fy, that is 102 minus summation vfy 46 whole square. Now open these brackets. Open the brackets. R is equal to 67 into 66. 67 into 66, 4422 minus 52 into 46, that is 2392 divided by root of 67 into 116, that is 7772 minus 52 square. 52 square is 2704 into bracket 67 into 102, 6834 minus 46 square, that is 2116. Okay, now R is equal to 4422 minus 2392, 2030 divided by root of 7772 minus 2704, that is 5068 into 6834 minus 2116, that is 4718. So write this in the center. So R is equal to 2030 divided by root of product of 5068 into 4718. How much? 5068 into 4718. $5,068 into 4718. $5,068 into 4718. So it's 2391. Send it again. 2391. Send the message again. 23910,824. Okay, root of this value 2030 divided by root of this figure, that is I think 4889.5 8694. So finally we get R is equal to 0.4151. 0.4151, and the answer is positive here. Answer is positive. So R is equal to 0.42. 0.42, as we have a positive answer here. That means it indicates there is a positive correlation between the age and the marks, that is intelligence. How the age increases, intelligence increases. Okay, so finally we need to write a comment here. Conclusion that the age and intelligence have low degree. As we got an answer here less than 0.5, so it indicates low degree. So age and intelligence have low degree positive correlation, or there is a low degree positive correlation between age and intelligence. This is how we need to write the comment.